Hello guys, I'm trying to rewatching the first Spider-Man movie in honor of Tobey Maguire's 48th birthday. He's one of my favorite Spider-Man actors and he's on my top 5. Might be better than everyone else until No Way Home. It improves on the character. So why not try to rewatching the one that started the whole Spider-Man movies, which is back in 2002 when Sam Raimi took over. And yeah, let's go rating it in this first film that changes the superhero movies in entire cinema. So for the first Spider-Man movie, I'll rate the action 4 stars. The action is well done and entertaining. It might not be very graphic because this film is rated PG-13, but it's still exciting and engaging. There are amazing action sequences, such as Peter Parker is bitten by the radioactive spider in Oscorp, and their first swing, the wrestling sequence between him and Bonesaw, the first met between Green Goblin and Spider-Man in Festival. They met again in apartment fight, the bridge rescue, and the final fight that makes the actions in this movie so very memorable to watch. For comedy, I'll rate it 3 stars. The comedy of this movie is really solid because it's just an average comedy, but there are some funny moments too. It's really realistic, such as Peter Parker has an awkward interaction with Mary Jane, Jonah Jameson's first appearance hating Spider-Man during Daily Bugle sequence, and the failing swings of Peter Parker as Spider-Man for the first time. It's really quite funny, even though there might things go flat, but the solid comedy is what make it good. For the story, I'll give it 4 stars. The story is one of the things that makes the film so enjoyable. It is a classic origin story that is well told and engaging. That's what it is in the comics. But Sam Raimi nails everything just like the comics itself. Spider-Man is born, Peter Parker is just being an average, ordinary guy. And the first meeting with Mary Jane, meeting Norman Osborn, the father of his best friend Harry Osborn, became Green Goblin, and what truly means to be Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility line that became so much iconic. Everything is well told in live action form. That makes this film so engaging. Overall, there are things that might go cheesy because of the dialogue is straight silly, but there's nothing wrong with that, to say the least. For suspense, I'm also giving it 4 stars. This film does a good job of building suspense and tension through action throughout. And this film giving you edge of your seat exciting. Like the opening scene, Green Goblin's appearance, and the climactic fight between Spider-Man and the Green Goblin. It is a visually stunning and action-packed sequence, well choreographed, well suspenseful, and we really feel the stakes as the two characters battle for their lives. It is really amazing that I keep you pumping. And for pacing, again, 4 stars. The film moves along at a brisk pace, but it never feels rushed. It does a good job of balancing action, drama, and humor. And the pacing helps to keep the film engaging throughout. Like the film starts with a bang, it takes its time to introduce the characters and develop their storytelling. It helps us to care about the characters and makes their eventual struggles more meaningful. Not to mention, the film then ramps up the action in the second half with several exciting and suspenseful sequences. The pacing is well done and they help to keep the film engaging throughout. For casual viewers, I'm going to give it A. For cinephiles, I'm giving it A. And critically, I'm going to give it an A. The start of nostalgia, the first Spider-Man movie that changes superhero movies, and it changed superhero movies in 2000s, thanks to Sam Raimi himself. Overall, it is not perfect, but it is still a very enjoyable and entertaining film. Yes, the cheesy dialogue might ended up not well, but I can tell you it's a great origin story. It has well-developed characters, plenty of action suspense. It also does a good job of balancing humor and drama. And I will say to the first Spider-Man film, happy birthday, Tobey Maguire. I feel like this is another celebration for over 20 years for Spider-Man films. I think it's worth celebrating. I'm giving it 9 over 10, an absolute superhero classic that deserves to be Sonic Frozen fan, guaranteed.